Check it out, yo. Feel the rhythm on the bass mark. Better feel the rhythm on the bass mark. If any woman comes around and test me, jump it up, jump it up. Bite all my stress. Temperature is rising up, 2,000 people on the dance floor. Jump it up, pump it up. Temperature is rising.
Hey, what's everybody? We're back. I don't even know. Who even cares anymore right now? We're taking to, again, as we usually do here with doing live streams. We had some buffering issues. First it was audio, then it was buffering issues, then now we're getting it again. It tells us that we have excellent reception when we start, and then it tells us we're having buffering issues. So I don't know. We're just going to go with it. I don't have the mental capacity to try to deal with it. But anyways, I'm Andrew of Netflix and Chill's Tabletop Gaming, coming to you live through the power internet from the Chill's Cards Collectible Game Room. I'm here with my co-host and cardboard cohort, Opal. Caleb couldn't join us tonight, of course. He's busy working, so... But tonight we are doing the very last Renown Rare spoiler card for Legion's Realms at War and their upcoming Blister Set Frontiers, which drops July 22nd. So just around the corner. Like I said in the last video, if you caught it, if you've been hiding under a rock, it's the only way you don't know what this spoiler is tonight. It is, of course, the Hero Legion, which is my favorite Legion. And as I was saying before we had to stop the stream, the reason why I play the Hero Legion so much is because I connect with them more and relate to them more as a veteran who's been to war more times than I can count. I just really enjoy their lore and their backstory. And so tonight I did put the slideshow together, but also that slideshow, go figure, has audio issues as well. But I'm going to play it anyways. Taylor Howe, of course, had given people lore for their spoilers if they wanted to read it, but I requested not to have any lore. I requested to be able to write my own, which I showed everybody while my wife and son were painting on Saturday. I was lazily sitting here writing 3 pages of a nice little piece of lore, but
I think that's lazy.
I couldn't read my own handwriting, so I had to type it up today during my lunch break. It's just been a hectic week. We've been busy at work. Just a lot of stuff going on, and then when you run into issues like these, it just kind of kills the mood. Yeah. But we're gonna drive on. We're gonna go strong, and we're gonna continue what we do, and that's support Legion's Realms of War, Future Lore Studios, as well as all the other games we cover as well. So, I know we have a lot of stuff in store coming up, possibly for some games. Something we're talking about right now. So, Right Guy McFly's here says he can't wait to see it. Me too. So yeah. I wrote my own piece of lore. I created a slideshow, and then I also read over that slideshow. But as you know, for some reason we're having some really choppy mic issues, and we're not sure why. We've literally changed no settings.
We haven't touched
in our OBS. We've changed no settings on our microphone, no changes here in YouTube, and it just seems like the last 2 or 3 streams, Amber has told us the same thing. She's our admin and she watches to make sure we don't have any issues. She's been telling us that the audio sounds issue, but for some reason when we go play it back and we watch it on our YouTube as us being admins, it sounds fine and it looks fine. I don't see any...
a little bit bleeps,
yeah,
but it's not like bad.
Yeah, it's just frustrating as a content creator because, but like I said, a lot of content creators have been talking about this, and I'm starting to think that it's not YouTube, and I'm also starting to think it's our microphone. I'm actually honestly starting to believe it might be OBS, the software we use to be able to stream, because there's no reason that when I was doing my narration over my slideshow that I should have been having any kind of audio or buffering issues, because that was done strictly through OBS without internet connection. I didn't even need internet connection to do that. So I'm starting to think it must be an OBS issue. So nice necklace, they say.
Oh, thank you.
It's dragons.
I got 2 dragons.
She always has dragons on. That's her jam. That's her bread butter.
I always have dragons. I've always only had
these dragons. And of course, Taylor Howe knows that, and that's why he gave you
Mystic Beast.
Mystic Beast to spoil this. So yeah, we've seen some really, really great spoiler videos. As I said, we're kind of re-saying everything we've said in the last video,
Yeah,
but
so it sounds a little...
we saw Card Vagrant, which had a very funny, short but sweet and to the point video, which I absolutely loved watching every second of it. Scheming Skeleton did a really fantastic undead spoiler.
Yeah.
Card Vagrants was Titans. Scheming Skeletons was undead, of course. Louis DeGeorge over at Kitchen Table TCG, he spoiled the Orcs, which was really, really awesomely well done as well.
Samuel Graham was the Demons.
Samuel Graham was Demons, and Josh over at Hometown TCG was the Dwarfs, which was really awesome as well. And of course, Caleb was Angels, Opal was Mystical Beasts, and I am, of course, tonight Heroes. And Taylor said something interesting to me today when we spoke. So as you guys see, here's the spoiler right here. It's not been opened. I haven't seen this card. I, of course, knew what the Legion was, because everything's been spoiled.
Yeah.
So I sent Taylor, I said, hey, as I said, is it cool if I write my own piece of lore from my perspective of the heroes? And he said, sure. I thought it was appropriate to send it to him first, to let him proofread it, to make sure I wasn't stepping any toes with his lore, or Future Lore Studios, or anything like that. He responded back with really, really interesting message. I think that he thought I've looked at the card, because he said, I see why you wrote this lore. I see that you put a lot of your own personal experiences through it, being a war veteran. But he said it's really crazy how much you actually have that card in your writing. He said from the visual, from the flavor text to the everything, to the name of the card, he said what I've written was almost perfect. So I was like, wow, that's really, really crazy. That's really cool.
You're in connection with your deck.
Yes, right. I've got this thing with my deck, apparently. So I think that, we originally waited long enough. I'll go ahead and flip over to that slideshow. Like I said, there are probably some audio issues. For some reason, it sounds like it was really sped up to where I sound like the old 90s Micro Machine guy. Yeah, we was talking real fast. I don't know why I did that. So if people can't understand what I'm saying, please let me know. And if you'd like, I'll read it here in person. Or I can even post it in the Discord, what I wrote. If people are more interested to see it or hear.
I think it would be cool for you to read it.
Do you think it'd be cooler if I read it? But the slideshow's already done, and that was my big thing, because everybody else has outdone me with their spoilers and their awesome videos, so I want to do a little something to show, we are unique, that's for sure. But I wanted to do something to show how grateful I am to have the experience to actually spoil a card. We've spoiled cards for a few games now, and it's been a really cool experience.
It's been awesome.
And I felt like maybe on my part, I was a little lackadaisious and a little bit maybe lazy with the content. But it's hard also when you're a live content creator like we are, and everything's live and unedited. As you saw, we did a 15-minute video. We had to delete it and start over. Like, it's not easy redoing everything you've already said and done.
Yeah.
But that's the price of live, and that's kind of our stick. That's what we enjoy doing, because we want everybody to see our flaws. We want everybody to see our human side.
We are human.
We are not perfect by any means, and we make a lot of mistakes, and we honestly don't know what we're doing. We click buttons over here, and sometimes I click. Even in the last video when we started, my transition screen wasn't set up right, so it just flipped right to the video.
We were
and I was like,
hi.
What the hell? Well, hi, because we have a little banter back and forth before we start, get ourselves pumped for the video. And it just went straight to it, and I was like, holy crap. So I'll go ahead, and I'm going to go ahead and play the slide. And hopefully you guys can understand what I'm saying. And like I said, if you can't, let me know, and I will reread it, or I will post it, whatever you guys want at the end of this video. If you want me to reread it, I will. I'm not a great narrator. I'm a great writer. It's my passion. It's one of the things I love to do. But I'm not a great narrator. I stammer my words quite a bit when I read. Because I get ahead of myself.
You need to be a DM for a little bit.
No, I tried DM once in Dungeons and Dragons, and it was not my jam, man. I was not digging it at all. It was a lot of work. That we leave that job to you for Dungeons and Dragons. But we'll go ahead and play this slideshow, and then we'll come back and we'll do the spoiler for tonight. War is fun. As much as we rage and defy the idea of fate, the thought that a divine force is guiding, predicting our every choice, everything always seems to balance out at the end. And for all our raging, for all our defiance, for all our impotent rebellion, we are what we're always destined to be. We know our destiny. It's not the end that interests us. It's a moment of battle, waving our fists with all our rage, rebellion, defiance that we can fully muster. Now we ask ourselves, what is our destiny? Do we really want to know? Can we bear the burden of knowledge? Knowing what life holds for us, no matter where we go, no matter what we accomplish, that a horrible fate could be waiting for us one way or another. There are reasons we were born without the ability to know what has become of us. We live to produce, prosper, and experience every agonizingly beautiful moment life offers us for the first time over and over again. You take that away, we're nothing more than autonomous beings breeding the ideal. Now we ask ourselves, how do we go on? How do we carry this burden? Most assumed we cannot, because everything ends as it should. There are no loopholes, no retreating, and no way off is crashed to oblivion. We know our destiny and do not fear it, because our destiny is nothing so trivial as becoming the best. There are benign accomplishments. The means can only be worth the end, because the means are the end. We're here sordid repetitions of past gains and failures. Actions speak louder than most thunderous battle cries, and it doesn't matter if you fought for the realm for a month or even a decade. It only takes a single moment to climb the pinnacle, and only a moment to lose your balance. Our destiny is not to push someone to their breaking point. This we have done, and with regrets immortalizing those names upon our blackened souls. Our fate is to build a pinnacle worthy of being broken by one greater, and in turn immortalize ourselves upon their deeds by making victory grander for our defeat. Victory and records, these only matter to those who wish to be better. The other legions ask, can we be the ones to break them? Of course they can. It's really quite simple. All they have to do is try. Our job is to make sure they don't. In the end, we'll stand victorious, because we are a legion united, and we will follow our great King Alero to the ends of the 9 realms, because we are the renown, we are the greatest, and we are the heroes.
So you're right.
Yeah,
We're back.
I assume it was OBS. So we listened to it
Yeah.
as it played, and boy,
Sorry.
did it not sound like a big pile of crap. That was very, very disappointing. I'm very upset that it turned out that way.
I mean, it wasn't too bad.
No,
but
it was absolutely terrible.
He's so hard on himself.
But here, we're at the screen, so real quick while we're here, remember that Legion's Realms at War will be at Fan Expo in Canada on August 25th through 28th. So make sure if you're there, you go and check out their booth. You go and support Legion's Realms at War. We got Frontiers coming out July 22nd, right around the corner. And then we also have Empires of the Rise at the end of the year, which is going to have some really cool stuff in it.
You seem so disappointed about your video.
I am. I'm very, very disappointed. Marcelo said, hey, that was pretty cool, but I don't know why you would say that because it literally sounded like crap. I literally hated every second of that video playing back. It was very disappointing. I put a lot of hard work into it, and when you put hard work into something and you've already had a very exhausting, tiring, and just a week where it's just like, okay, I'm done, when you work really hard on something, like I literally had 30 minutes to try to fix that today, and it just wasn't enough time after work, and you always want everything to be perfect, and it won't be perfect, I understand that, but you want something to at least be accessible for people to hear and to see, and I just don't feel that was good enough. That definitely wasn't on our par of what we can do on this channel. But like I said,
it's just been a rough week.
75 playback speed, it was perfect. Oh, well,
see?
there you go.
Look, that's fine.
Yeah, I don't know why it sped me up so much. You can still understand for the most part. That's not really the point. To me, I just wanted it to be at least really well done. Everybody else's video has been like on point, perfect, like just pristine. And then everybody floods over this channel and is like, oh wow, look at these half-assed content creators. But it is what it is. I'm so disappointed. I don't even think I could read it right now. I'll probably just post it in the Discords and let people actually physically see.
Besides the hero part, I liked it.
Yeah. Not every heroes aren't for everybody. But I won't waste anybody else's time. Here is the spoiler. I haven't looked at it yet. I'm going to go ahead and rip this bad boy open.
Do you want me to read it?
What's that?
Do you want me to read it?
No, it's fine. Everybody got the gist of it, I think. And of course, we got this sweet little Hygia sleeve, so I can't peek and see what it is.
Yeah.
And he really sealed these really well.
I know.
This well sealed?
Yes, it was.
So there ain't no sneaking in this and then faking the funk that you didn't already look at. That's for sure. I love these little plaques. I got the one back there.
I have all of mine in my China hut.
I have mine in the demon hands back there. I say it all the time. Opal actually made those demon hands with a 3D printer, which is really cool.
Me and my hubby.
Of course, the plaque, as we all seen. Thank you for being a part of the first ever series of Content Creator Spoiler Spotlight. Frontiers Blister Set 1 introduces so many new facets to Legion's Realms at War, and new keywords, new mechanics, new extended alternate art, battle deck, reprints, foil realms, foil veils, first time ever full art, foil warlords, all new foil rare card. Did I just read that? Or did I just double read it? See, this is just my week, man. This is my week. This
It's
is
a
it.
rough week.
I'm tired. It's like 100 and freaking
Oh my gosh,
18
it's
degrees
hot.
outside. It's literally just walking from my car into the house. Literally drained me of every bit of energy I had. With that, we welcome you to experience a piece of Legion's history showcasing one of 9 renowned spoiler cards from Frontiers, which is actually the 9th and last one. 8. 8 Legions.
Look.
What's that?
Look.
Dude, that turned out great. Don't beat yourself up. Fix what you didn't like and upload it on separate. I'm too lazy for that. I've already told everybody this channel is 100% about not editing, not scripting, and just
It's
full
not
live.
editing.
So
It's not editing.
I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. I don't even care.
He
at this point.
bombed.
But we thank you for being a part of the amazing team of content creators. Yeah, it's been a week, man.
I know. It's been rough.
But let's check out this awesome.
But we're here.
I'm
We're
gonna
here
try
for
to
this.
attempt to not tear this future lore seal because I really dig that. It's super cool.
Neither one of us did, so.
Well, I have the hands of a fucking goddamn Neanderthal, so I'm sure I will. Yeah, here, go for it, because I will rip it. I already saw it starting to rip, so I'll have Opal use her dainty little fingers and fingernails that I don't
Wait,
have.
now I'm gonna end up ripping it because you're saying that.
So we're stalling. We're doing stall tactics right now.
Just inch by inch. Everybody's just watching us do this.
Everybody's like, come on, lady, hurry the hell up.
I am. Look. Inch by inch. Boom! There you go. Is that good?
It's good enough. Good enough for government work, they say. I'm gonna peek at it first, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god. Okay. This is bad. This is awesome. It's called the Valley of Timeless Kings. You can only play this card if your hero warlord is Lero, the King of Kingdoms. That's right. Static. All hero warriors with blockade that are equipped with 2 or more armament cards lose the key ability blockade. Twice per turn, you can play 2 Bloodborne. Manifest up to 2 warrior statue hero warrior tokens. Attack 5 with blockade to your side of the field. You can only control 1 face-up Valley of Timeless King. Okay.
Like you need any more help with getting people on the board.
I know. Well, blockade is they can't attack for the most part. They're just there for defense, so I don't use a lot of them. But I've noticed this artwork in this card, and I'm sure a lot of people will as well. It's a fortified act card, just so you guys know too. But here is the reveal right here. And I'm sure everybody 100% notices this artwork on this card. It is literally, if I'm thinking right now, I don't want to click anything because I don't want to mess anything up. But if you go to the Legion's Realms of War site, I believe it is the Frontiers picture. The background of it right now, showing the statue with the sword holding down and stuff. But that is the card. That is the last Renown Rare hero spoiler card.
That's so cool. Look at that. Oh.
Yeah, so
I'm like,
here's the thing. I don't know if it was this one or the Exalted Rare, but Taylor said that there is... No, I believe that's the Exalted Rare. I digress. Never mind. I'll put my words back in my mouth. I don't want to...
We'll put a
I
pin in
believe
that.
my Exalted Rare is not just an Exalted Rare, but it's going to be a very special Exalted Rare because it is the first typo for the blister set.
Uh-oh.
That I have noticed. I haven't meticulously went through every single card yet.
Mm-hmm.
I've just briefly read like flavor text and whatnot and static effects and things like that. So I haven't really read all the verbiage and really like in detail went over everything. But I believe that the Exalted Rare I have is an act, and I do believe that the ACT is not printed on it. So it will literally be a Exalted Rare without ACT on it.
Tell you that?
Yes.
Oh.
So it's going to be a
I was
very
like,
special card,
how
which
do you know
which
that?
we talked about. We were supposed to do we were going to do our Exalted Rare spoiler at Guild Vault Games, one of our local LGSs. But scheduling everything like that this week, why not? Everything else has been bummed out. Why not that as well? And it's to no fault of their own. They have the new Magic set coming out, so they're going to be very busy Friday night. So what I'm going to do is, because we all got Renown Rares to spoil on this show, I didn't feel it was right for me to keep that Exalted Rare. So I'm actually going to give it to Guild Vault Games as a, hey, welcome to the Legions. Thank you for letting us come in and showcase the game and you guys taking your interest in it and stuff like that.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
So I'm going to give it to them. And plus, it's a misprint, which is really cool.
Which is even
a
better.
lot of people and a lot of collectors like myself, like I really want to keep the card.
misprints.
I really want to keep the card for myself and my own collection because I love misprints. But I didn't think it was fair for me to keep it and you guys not get one. So
this is
with
your
that
channel,
said,
though.
with that said, I'm gonna give it to Guild Vault and then let them do what they choose with it. Put it up for people to look at, showcase in their store, sell it online. As we know, Exalteds go for a nice, pretty penny online, so they can do with it as they please. But I also want to read the flavor text on this. If you ever get the chance to journey beyond the storm-held mountains, my young king, you should. There is much to learn of your ancestors there. Fumbling words of the old hooded fool. Man, my eyes are bad. Seems like the writing's a little bit... Do you think the writing is a little bit smaller on these newer blister set cards? Does the text seem a little bit smaller?
For these, it did. I'm not for sure if it is for all of them.
Let me...
Where are you going?
I'm taking a gander here. I wanna look.
But I think it's because it has more.
I know my eyes are bad, dude. I know my eyes are terrible, but it just seems like I didn't have... Okay, yeah, so look.
It's because it has more. Oh, excuse me, guys. I'm so sorry.
Here. Yeah, like we said, it's been a week.
I think it's because it has more in it.
No?
No, that's definitely smaller, sweetie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you guys look at the text on here, it's bigger. But I did notice with the blister set coming out, the text is just a little bit... It's not like super duper small. It's just... I noticed it was a little bit smaller because my eyes take a minute.
Yeah.
But it's also...
But there's a lot more in this that you have to follow.
I also tell you what the other problem too for me, it's probably not the text. It's the colors.
The color.
It takes a minute for my eyes to connect with the card because of my crappy eyeballs, as Kyle would say.
He says it's the same font size. We're both blind as a bat apparently.
Well, I guess it's just been a week. Maybe
been a
maybe
week.
my brain is just mentally shut down for the week. Like it is. Yeah, this week's done, and we still have the Exalted Rare to do.
Hopefully Friday will be
now
okay.
we gotta scramble around and figure out what we're gonna do for that because I have no idea. Because our big thing was to go to the LGS and open up live on the LGS at the LGS.
I'm sure we can
and do it on a cell phone. Like this channel started on a cell phone. I just want to pay a little homage to how we started the channel.
Yeah.
And it just sucks that it can't happen, but that's them's the punches, man. That's how it rolls. So that's what we got to do. We got to scramble around last minute. And I got literally a day to try to think something up. So I mean, we were so exhausted we couldn't even think of a thumbnail for tonight.
Yeah,
it was just like
kind of threw something together. So hopefully it doesn't look
bad.
bad.
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't look terribly bad. But
we were trying to go with the theme with the other two.
So I'm wondering,
just
have we seen Hunter in here tonight? Because I know he is a
No,
massive
where is Hunter?
Heroes fan. Amber says I'm back. I know she ran my son to his girlfriend's house.
Is this yours? Sorry.
No. Seeming Skeleton was saying...
No. Crowskin. She's an artist, isn't she?
Yes.
Yes. I was wondering if this was one of her pieces.
No. I know her art. Her art is I call it throwback art.
Oh,
that we actually
really like your art.
Yeah, that we actually like. Now, Scheming Skeleton wasn't a big fan when he first saw it, but he didn't understand that it was intentionally throwback art a little bit. He just thought all the cards looked that way, and I will be honest. Maybe if all the cards looked that certain way, I'd be less intrigued to play because I'm an art snob to an extent. But they've really changed her art, and Crowskin, I follow her on Instagram. She's does awesome stuff. Like I look at all of her stuff when she posts it, and she's a cat lover, and we're big cat lovers here.
Cats.
So we foster animals. We got one right now that won't come inside, and it's like 118 degrees outside, and we're just trying to get her inside so she gets a little cool air. But she's like, nah, I ain't having it, man. So we try to do our good deeds. That's our thing. We're kind of animal advocates, but we always try to make sure that animals are taken care of around here. But Amber keeps feeding them, and I keep collecting more and more.
Do you still have one foster that is supposed to be getting a home?
Yeah, man, this dude's been chilling upstairs
a year
for a year, taking showers, playing in water, and it's because he's a lunatic, and nobody wants him because they're like he's just too full of energy. But he's fun, man. Like he'd be good for like a fat house.
Oh my god!
Like
the cat would be tearing up people.
Yeah. So
he got me one time on the knee. I'm healed now, but he got me one time good on the knee, man.
I'm so like just destroyed. I look like Freddy Krueger. Like,
he wasn't trying to be mean. He's just trying to play, and he doesn't understand.
Yeah. So there it is, guys. This is the last Renown Rare spoiler for Legion's Realms at War. There we go. We got our little rants of
it's
nonsense.
not a Netflix and chills video without our little rants.
That's true. Everybody said they see the... Boy, it's a really good thing that this is a short video. It was going to be like a 45-minute video, but we had the video issues, and we're like, no, we can't do this for another, like, 45 minutes. Like, we just don't have the mental capacity.
Either one of us, we're working on steam. We're going off of steam.
And we don't have Caleb here to kind of, like, smack us in the back of the head to keep us
"Come
on
on."
track. Because he's usually our guy that's like, hey, let's wrap
He
this
just looks
up.
at us, he goes like this.
Yeah. So, pay 2 to make the tokens, or 3?
What?
It's
I think
pay
it's 2.
to... It's pay Bloodborne at 2.
2.
Here, let me
up
bring
for
it.
2.
Let me see if I can bring it up a little.
Here, okay.
I got short arms, little T-Rex arms, as my wife would say. So
Hold on.
it's probably not gonna focus right with that camera.
Focus. Okay. Oh, there it is.
But it's pay to Bloodborne and
manifest up to 2 warrior statues.
So you are welcome.
With
I
a
do
tech of
believe
5.
that this is the last Renown Rare spoiler. So I believe that they can be posted now, but it's not my thing to do.
I'm not doing that.
That's Taylor's.
I'm getting in trouble.
Yeah, that's Taylor's thing. So I do believe Taylor should be, now since this is the last Renown Rare spoiler, he should be posting them up on the website. And then when he does that, everybody will start blasting them through social media. I know I blast all cards through through social media that we get.
Well, we
spoilers
always
and stuff,
normally
so.
take a picture and stuff like that, and we were like, wait, we can't.
Man, I came so... No, dude, I came so close to taking a picture of yours and Caleb's to post on Instagram,
Yeah.
and
I
I
was
had
like,
to catch
wait.
myself. I was like, man, Taylor's gonna smack my pee-pee if I do
Well,
that,
yeah.
dude. He is gonna lose his mind.
I had taken a picture too because I got home and I was like, oh man, we forgot to take a picture. So I took a picture and I was like, oh, wait,
Did you delete it, or is it still sitting
it's
on
on
your
my
phone?
phone.
She's gonna do the wrong thing, and she's gonna start blasting all over the place.
No, I'm
But-
gonna wait. I've been patiently waiting since the first time.
But yeah,
so-
Taylor will download, I'm sure, the digital copies on the website here in the next...
Once I see them on there, then I'm gonna
Probably
post it.
tomorrow, because I know he's trying to do the right thing, which I know we as content creators really appreciate, is usually when these companies let you be part of spoiler season, what they allow you to do is they don't post it on purpose, because they want the content creators to get, a little bit more views and people backing their content for putting in their hard work, which obviously you can tell mine wasn't that great hard work, because it was a big pile of junk. But
We're goofy.
Yeah.
We'll go with that.
Yeah,
We're quirky, I guess. I don't even know for that.
Goofy's probably the better word for sure. But yeah, I'm sure he'll start why are you twirling in your chair?
Because something happened.
Oh god. Is it gonna get censored?
No, because
Okay.
I don't have enough booze fat.
Oh god. I can't with you. It's a good thing you're like my sister, because I could be sitting here, dude.
I'm sorry. We're so tired. We're gonna get a ting again. We're gonna get
Yeah.
a ping again. We're like, well, that's.
Oh yeah, we got our first
ping.
We got our first
We got
strike.
a ping.
We haven't got our first strike on YouTube.
Yeah. We got a ping.
We were indulging in some adult beverages and
we?
forgot, me and Caleb, and we totally forgot. And because I usually have I don't usually drink. I'm not a big drinker.
No.
But it's been a time. So I have a beer sitting here. Usually I have just a soda or usually a coffee most of the time. But I had a beer sitting here, and I was drinking it as I was prepping stuff for the stream, and it was still sitting here. And on the stream, I took a drink, and then Caleb took a drink, and then we got our first strike. We got our first no-nos. So we're trying to stay
We didn't mean
right.
to.
So if
Don't
Opal got
strike us
if Opal got us
time.
another strike,
Nah, nothing was on.
she's gonna.
See? So.
I'm gonna have Amber take her out.
No, Amber loves me.
She does, but everybody's afraid of Amber.
No,
She's got those.
Only if she
she's
gets
got those
mad.
eyes that are like.
she might
don't track
actually
me.
mess somebody up if you mess with her.
Oh no, I know she would. Amber's
But
been in a
otherwise,
couple
she's so
scraps in her day.
sweet. I love her. And we're going on a girls' night soon.
Yeah,
It's
these
gonna be fun.
fools, they're going to watch.
Shush!
They're going to watch the Australian abs and
Entertainment.
chest and
Entertainment.
muscles. So I told my wife, I said, more than likely what's going to happen is you're going to go watch all these really stout, awesomely buffed, ripped dudes with these awesome Australian accents, and you're going to come home and you're going to walk in and you're just going to look at me and be like, why? Why? This is, I should have stayed at the casino all night. I had to come home this big whale just
No!
chilling on the couch. But yeah, they're going for girls' night, and
It'll be fun.
Andrew's gonna sit here and
It'll
probably
be fun.
actually have a moment where he just sits back and doesn't worry about content and just plays some video games and just relaxes, maybe watch some.
My sister said, "You're just jealous, Andrew. You know you want to go."
I mean, it's not something I won't go to because I don't care. If you don't try everything once, at least in your life, then you're
Almost
missing out.
everything.
Almost everything.
Almost.
Thank you for correcting me. Almost everything.
Writing.
But I'm not. I'm not any. I'm a male's body doesn't bother me. I was in the army, for Christ's sake.
I'm
I had a
sure you
shower
said
with like 30 dudes at one time. And once you do that, there's not much in life that just kind of bothers you anymore, you know?
Yeah.
It's just, I've lived in tents in 100-degree weather in Afghanistan with dudes. Like, you'd stop caring after a while. Like,
I just never
the male body doesn't
experienced
freak me
it,
out in
so.
any kind of way, so...
Don't freak me out either.
Well, obviously, Opal. Good golly. So they get to go watch ripped dudes all night.
I don't know. I've never been to one, so I don't know what to expect. I'm kind of scared, actually.
Oh, yeah? This is your first
I
time?
am very scared. I thought, you know what? Why not? The girls are all going. Let's go have a day. I was like, I don't know what to expect. Here we go on a rant.
Yeah, we are. This is like stuff we should be talking about off the stream, not on the stream, but here we go.
I'm so sorry.
Like,
Don't pay us.
yes, please don't give us a second or third strike talking about muscly dudes from Australia. We don't need that. Because we have friends from Australia.
Yes, we
so,
do. Mitch boy.
Yeah, Mitch and
Hainsey
and Miss J.
Miss J.
Yeah.
Wow.
Godsey.
Man, I
Quite a
haven't
few.
talked to them in a bit.
Yeah.
I need to message them.
I can really just sit and listen to them talk for like hours.
Oh,
I love their
hearing-
accents. I like when Miss J yells at Mitch and she says no, but it comes out ner Mitch, and I'm like, is that how they say no's with an R? Like, it's so cool sounding language. And then she's like, I really like the American's accent.
Yeah,
I was like, what? That's a
she
stupid
loves listening
accent.
to ours, but I think she might be thinking of like the movies, because I think in most of movies we're all just like country hicks or like the country slang coming out.
Yeah, and we live in the country area too. We're in Tennessee, so you would expect us all to have like slangy, like
every once in a while,
hillbilly accents. But I mean, me and my wife are definitely from the States. We're from like Missouri, but we don't. Everybody always asks from up north because we don't have like country accents. But we are literally probably the only people in our two families that don't have a country accent. Everybody else talks with a very country slang.
I don't know. It just happens. There's our rant today again.
Yeah. I do hope
this is a beautiful card. Look at that.
So originally too, if you don't know, we were supposed to do our spoiler on 4th of July. But we all had plans. I know we went over to your sister's house for a little while, but Andrew
that was fun.
Andrew can't handle the heat for very long.
Y'all missed it. We played
I'm super
chicken
grumpy.
with sparkler wits. That was fun.
That sounds.
Lily burned herself.
Well, that makes sense.
I
That's
was
usually what happens when you
psychosis.
play with fire. But I hope everybody had a fantastic 4th of July. I wish I could have done a spoiler. It'd have been a lot to me as a veteran to do it that day, but the schedules weren't going to line up.
I don't
People
think
had
they
things
would have been
going
able
on.
to hear it either with all the sounds going off around.
No, because I
And
tell you what, my PTSD was triggered all night long till 2 in the morning, man.
Yeah.
I could not sleep that night. But this is the Renown Rare spoiler, the very last one. We'll talk about that again instead of talking about buff Australian dudes, I guess, and how we get strikes.
And we're getting strikes.
Yeah, how we're getting strikes. So this is the last Renown Rare spoiler. this is what you get, I guess.
This is us. I'll be like, look at the views.
Oh, yeah, this is Opal's favorite.
Sorry.
She loves views and she loves
I love
comments.
people,
And
and I love the
we got
views,
Marcel
and
creeps in the
creeping
last
in the
minute.
background again.
And pops in eating
something.
my food, bread probably. But yeah, this is gonna be the stream. I hope everybody enjoyed the Renown spoiler for the heroes. I really do apologize that my slideshow wasn't the best of quality. I knew going in it wasn't gonna be. I really tried my hardest to try to fix it.
I think it was meaningful though.
I will let Taylor do the honors of posting it. What I wrote because it should be from him and not me for his stuff.
Oh, he's gonna.
So I'll let him post that stuff into his Discord, and I'll post it in ours. Just to let him do things with his own game. This isn't lore that he wrote. This is from my own words, from how I see the heroes. So I don't want to step on his toes back here. I'm posting this in your thing. That's why I sent it to him first to make sure it was okay with me to do it. And he said absolutely. So he said it was really cool that I did that. So I appreciate the opportunity to actually write my own little bit of lore. Something I'm really into. I love writing. A lot of my friends know that. Been writing for a long time, so it's really cool to be able to put it out there and let people hear something, because usually I'm a secret writer. I write my own thing and I keep it to myself, but yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed it. As I said, I'm sorry it wasn't the best of quality, but they said if you play it back in 0.75 speed, it sounds like $1 million bucks.
Amazing.
I don't know why it tried to make me sound like a Micro Machine guy.
I know,
but
it was just like, it was almost, I don't know, like chipmunks. You'd like fast forward.
Yeah. Somebody asked me today when I was in line this morning at the gas station. They said, "What's Be Kind Rewind?" And
oh no!
I turned around and I said, "It's Blockbuster, man."
Oh, we're old.
And apparently they were super young and didn't know what a Blockbuster was. And I literally,
oh no!
my brain almost fell out of my head, like right out of my ears. I was like, "Yeah, it's a Blockbuster, man. This is our thing, dude."
No.
Like we used to go to these stores, man. Like I miss Blockbuster.
You would get like 3 or 4 movies, grab some popcorn, candy, whatever you want.
You rent a video game for like $7 a night.
Yeah.
Forget to return it, and
by
what you paid off the late fees, you just bought the damn game.
You just bought it.
Or you just wait for the Blockbuster to close down and you just don't take the movie back and it's yours forever.
No, Blockbuster.
I did that one time. I'm not gonna lie. I'll tell you all a little story before we go off stream. So the Hollywood Video, right?
What is this?
I don't know. This is how I talk, man. Hollywood Video. I'm a hand talker, dude. Hollywood Video. Me and my wife, Amber. Yep. We lived up in Washington State. And there's a Hollywood Video, I think it was, and we rented movies there all the time. And we used to take the kids in there and stuff. And then we rented a bunch of movies, and we found out it was going out of business. So I literally went and rented like a bunch of movies on purpose, knowing that they were going to be closing within like the month. And I just never returned them. And I still have them.
Oh my
I still have those movies, man. I feel like, now that I think about it, I feel like a real big piece of crap, and I probably should have shared that with people.
They're probably just going to throw the videos away anyways, but still.
Yeah, what are you going to do with them, man? Amber has a VHS still, and has VHS movies.
I still have a VHS player.
Yeah, like VHS is the way to go, dude. It's awesome.
Nobody's going to know what a VHS is.
I don't know why Dragonfly said tisk, tisk, tisk.
That's my sister.
Yeah, I know who it is. What I meant to say was, I returned those movies, paid all my fees, and I did the right thing. That's what I did. So Hollywood Video, if you ever come back, I did not take in your movies. I returned them and paid all the fees and fines.
It's back where it's supposed to be.
Correct. I don't have literally a movie in there that says Hollywood Video on the sleeve.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people have Blockbuster ones too.
Oh, absolutely, man.
And even still that Blockbuster.
Bro, you know there's people that still have Blockbuster cards? I wish I had a Blockbuster card just for the nostalgia, man.
Dude, I have no idea what mine is. It's gone.
Mine's long gone. But
it's gone.
Me and my wife talk about it all the time. Like, man, I wish that we still had that stuff just for like memories, like nostalgia.
Road trip to the only one that's left over.
Dude, we talk about it all the time. They got that real awesome Netflix documentary talk about it. And I told my wife I would fly there just to get a Blockbuster card and walk around and buy like some candy popcorn and just smell like a Blockbuster. Dude.
Just smell the Blockbuster.
I would in a heartbeat. Like that's my. So people have bucket list, right? That is number one on. That is one of my things.
Before they decided.
I don't think it would ever will, man. I think it would stay open forever. But it's on my bucket list. I want to go to that Blockbuster just to get the... I wonder if they even have VHSs there anymore. They probably don't. It's probably DVDs. Over to DVDs and Blu-rays and 4K and whatever. Sure, of course. But it's still Blockbuster. That's the point. Even when Blockbuster was shutting down, they were making the switch over to DVD.
Yeah, they were.
So, I mean, it's not any difference in what we saw closing down.
Yeah.
But here we go, we're on a rant. We're talking about Legion's Realms at War, Renown Rare, spoiler, Blockbuster, Australian ripped dudes.
Being tinged on YouTube. They're random. I hope you guys enjoy.
Opal having a wardrobe malfunction, whatever.
I saw that.
All kinds of things happened in the stream. We had to delete the first stream to redo this stream.
Yep.
My slideshow was a piece of crap.
No.
Hey, this is what you get when you come to a live show of unprofessional streamers.
We have fun, though.
Yeah.
And we enjoy hanging out with each other.
Yeah, absolutely.
Having this time. And as you said before, we would have already been doing this anyways.
Yeah, absolutely. So we always sit around and talk cards. We always sit around and talk video games or anime, which Amber won't let me watch.
Oh.
She hates anime. She goes the noises into your ear. She's like,
she hasn't found the right anime for her.
No, she will not watch an anime. I promise you. If I could tell you anything positively 100% about Amber, she will not watch an anime. I will tell you that right now. So usually I have to pop them on at night when she's sleeping, but even then I have to turn them way down because I'm like, if she hears that stupid noise she hates, she'll probably, who shit is that? But yeah, she's a crime and
I know.
Oh yeah, I think she watches it on purpose. I'll tell you right now, if for some reason streams stop and you don't see me for a while, the first thing you should do is call the police and have my wife investigated because she watches enough of these videos to make me disappear and not be caught. So let it be known, if I disappear, everybody needs to check out Amber first. That's the first suspect, probably. She watches so many. She has penicillin sitting around just in case I get out of control because she knows all that. She's like, and she shakes it around to tease me. She's like, you're getting a little mouthy today.
You know you're gonna.
And kiwis and mangoes and stuff.
She's gonna curse you out when we're done.
Yeah. So if I'm also missing, if I'm missing after this stream, it's because I said way too much. And if I come back with black eyes, you might just pop me one. So.
Nah.
Oh, Lily said she leaves it, and that is one of her employees. So I mean, maybe you're just in much trouble as I am.
Double work for you.
I hope everybody had a good time. I hope everybody enjoyed the Renown Rare spoiler, and we could get a few laughs out of the show.
I think we bored everybody. I think people disappeared. The only one talking in there is my sister now.
That's okay.
I love it.
They don't know what they were missing out on, so whatever.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I love it though.
I hope everybody had a great night and a good time, and we will be back Friday with our Exalted Rare. Hopefully 6, as long as we don't have audio issues and other issues. So I gotta. I choked on my own spit for a minute. Like it went down the wrong.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good now.
No,
it just went down the wrong. It went down the wrong pipe, man. But yeah, we always try to at least goof around a little bit and make people laugh. And
thank y'all.
like,
I'm so glad you guys are all here. I really am. I'm happy to see you guys comment and stuff.
It doesn't matter. Crosin said we did an awesome job. That's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
I love her
We're
art.
happy.
If you guys aren't following her art, I will definitely post it in Discord. I will post it in my social media. So go make sure you check her out. Make sure you give her the support she deserves because she's an amazing artist. I know that we have some stuff planned. We want to do a sit-down interview. Not really an interview, just a chit-chat.
Just
like
chat
we don't
like
do
this.
interviews.
This nonsense that
we don't
we're
do
doing.
interviews. It's not our thing. I'm not going to sit there and try to put people on blast and ask CEOs of companies a million questions to try to put them on the spot. I just like chit-chatting with people, so that's what I want to do. I just want to have a sit-down and chit-chat with Crosin, especially Michelle Bond is her actual name. I don't want to. It's but everybody calls her Crosin. I really want to have. I really want to. Well, it's on her social media, so I guess it's okay. And then of course, I just want to have a chit-chat with Taylor Howell. Somebody who's done a lot for us on our channel, and it's really just an amazing way to sit down and just converse with him person to person instead of through messages and things like that, social media. So it'd be really cool.
Lily's specialness again.
You guys couldn't focus enough on an actual interview.
No.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. So we're just gonna talk and goof around and
have a good
I mean, of course,
time.
I'll have some questions for him.
Oh, of course.
Because mostly it's just me being nosy and want to know what's coming up, but everybody knows Taylor's not gonna reveal anything.
I want to know your thought process on your art. I love artwork. Oh, my turn.
So, Crosin, Opal's an artist herself. She does some pretty good stuff. She's posted a few things in Discord in the past. She does really good art, and I'm a fan. I can barely draw a stick person, so anybody can draw anything that doesn't resemble a stick person. I'm always intrigued to see. My wife Amber is actually an artist. If you didn't know.
No.
Yeah, she's a superb artist. She draws very well.
See, now I'm gonna go have to.
She hasn't done it in many, many years, but yeah, I've seen some of her stuff in the past. She's actually very talented as well. So, yeah, I want to see your art.
Oh, no pressure.
So, there you go.
Okay.
I'll link the Instagram and you guys can chitter chat.
Yeah, I'll be happy to.
But yeah, and thanks again everybody for popping in. We won't waste anybody else's time. We actually were done at 20 minutes and then we went on rants about random things.
No, we spent 26 minutes.
But we left the spoiler up here for a long time for everybody to look at. So look at that.
Look at that guy.
We didn't just like this and then be done. So that's a plus. But thank you, Taylor Howell. Thank you, Future Lore Studios. Thank you for everybody that popped in tonight.
Yes.
Thank you, my wife, my loving, adorable, beautiful wife who knows I'm only joking and isn't going to. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'm going to brown nose. And knows I'm just joking. And she is my rock, my inspiration, my everything. So I'm just goofing, having some fun. So hopefully she doesn't. Because I'm kind of scared of her a little bit. She's going to be. Everybody knows that, though. So, but. Love you, dear. But I'd throw that out there real quick too. Love you. But thank you everybody for showing up, and we will be back Friday with our Exalted Rare spoiler. Which is what it is. I can't wait to see the misprint. I'm super stoked.
No,
I'm
okay,
done.
we're done today.
Thanks everybody for popping in. When we say at the end of every one of our shows, when life has you down, pick up that D20, roll for initiative, and game on, my friends. We will see you Friday.
Bye, y'all.
All my stress.